So my job is fire science delivery, and a lot of that we do through putting resources on the internet and writing these briefs and delivering those, and engaging, watching this dance, Fire Speaks the Land, and engaging really brought some new life into my job, because I saw a different way that we can disseminate key messages about science and fire ecology.
And it really reaches out to people that might learn and take in information in many different ways. So having that movement, seeing that movement, and then even participating in that movement, it helps some of the different ways for people to learn and take that in. And so really reaching out to maybe people in a cognitive manner, so they're thinking about that, but then in their affective manner. So also I think hitting those emotions or those feelings as they're watching the performers. And then again, it just is a perfect blending of the science and the performing arts.
Ponderosa pines learned to reach tall and spread their branches high and wide. They send their roots deep into the earth and grow thick bark, all to resist the fire. When fire dances with ponderosa pine forests, it creeps through the needles and grasses and crawls up the low shrubs. These creepy-crawly fires burn the ground fuels and the little fur who crowd in under the huge old trees. The animals flee to escape the fire. Creepy-crawly fires keep the forest open under the big trees. Soon after the fire, the arrowleaf, balsam root, bunch grasses, and other plants send up new shoots from their deep roots. The animals come back to nibble in the tender, fresh leaves. Frequent, low-intensity fires help the ponderosa pine forest thrive.
Aspect of it, both the dances that taught ecology and just general forest species, talking about the difference between lodgepole, ponderosa, whitebark pine. Not only did you learn about the tree species, but how fire interacts with those tree species, and then how ecologically regrowth happens. And dance as a movement was a fantastic way to show that.
You walk into the woods and stop and look around. There's an easy way to tell which forest you found. There's a whole world of forest to smell and to see. Today we're only gonna talk about 3. Ponderosa pines stand lonely but proud. Lodgepole pines grow up in big crowds. Whitebark pines twist and it bends high up in the mountains with a whole lot of friends. Thick bark, big trunk, branches reaching high. I must be standing with the ponderosa pine. Pileated woodpecker, white-tailed deer, arrowleaf, balsam root are liking in here. Elk munching bunch grass, lots of room for birds to fly. This forest is healthy and I think I know the reason why.
We learn in fire training that firefighters can understand 3 things. Because they can understand 3 things, we give them a triangle. We give them the fire triangle. And the dancers dance the fire triangle. They dance fuel, oxygen, and heat in a very interesting way.
Fire needs 3 things to burn: fuel, heat, and oxygen.
The fire triangle.
Fuel, heat, oxygen. 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 Fuel.
And after watching just the first little bit of the program, I realized that these weren't just dancers, these were really skilled interpreters. And they used choreography to tell this story in a way that delves with the mystery of fire and the complexity of fire and the intricacies of fire ecology in a way that the audience gets it.
When a fire is burning in the forest, the heat spreads in 3 ways: by convection, conduction, and radiation. Fire burns from low to high because heat likes to rise. We call this convection. That's why fire on the ground can sometimes climb trees. Fire also spreads through conduction. That's when a burning branch touches another branch. When trees are close together and touching, fire can pass from tree to tree. Another way fire moves is by radiation. Some fires are so intense they throw waves of heat through space, causing objects that aren't even touching the fire to burst into flames. The sun radiates heat, which you can feel on your face. Good thing it's not hot enough to make us burst into flames.
After soaking up of this wonderful program, I spoke to Karen Kaufman, the dance director, afterward, and I said, Karen, I saw my 60 years of fire research and fire management pass in front of my eyes in 1 hour.